Hey, it's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's time to check in with our friends Joey and Lauren from My 1027. Hi, guys. Great to see you.
Hello.
Great to see you. You just brought up the cereals. I had no idea Fruit Loops come with marshmallows now. Like, where was that when I was 10?
Honestly, that sounds amazing.
No, I agree. I totally agree because I'm a big fan of marshmallows in my cereal. I love cereal. I was a little sad when I read that list, though, to tell you the truth, because I love O's. But Honey Smacks, surprised it was #1. But my producer told me that in the 80s, which I kind of remember now when she mentioned it, it was actually called Sugar Smacks when it first came out. And that's why it's rated so darn high.
Yeah, that's why they were like, you know what? I don't think this is going to go well. So let's call it Honey Smacks. Really smart marketing. Because
it's a very unappetizing looking cereal, though, because they look like little maggot bugs. To me, I'm like, it just looks like I'm eating bugs and milk.
Maggots for breakfast with a lot of sugar.
I totally agree. Yes, no, they're not. It's not the most appealing looking cereal in a bowl. All right. Okay, guys. Seriously, my eyes are watering again already. I don't know what it is with you two, but you do. You bring tears to my eyes out of pure joy. Let's talk about a topic that you guys have been chatting about, right? Which is work perks. There are so many.
So I guess Facebook, the big news. So Facebook employees are going back to the headquarters, but they sent out a memo, and the memo said, hey, just a heads up, we won't be doing free laundry and free dry cleaning anymore. And your free dinner is getting pushed back from 6 to 6:30.
And people are all up in arms about it.
Yeah, and I'm like, hold on a second. When you worked at Facebook, you got free dinner, free dry cleaning, and free laundry. So we were talking about on the show, what is a work perk that you would love to have at the office?
Oh, that I would love to have it at the office? Okay, I honestly think as a working mom, and Lauren, I don't know, Joey, parents, you know, and that work together.
If you're going to say childcare, yes, that's fine.
Yep. I mean, I think it should be.
Daniel could be a good nanny.
You think Daniel could be a good nanny?
Yes, I think he'd be great. I think you just bring your kids and have producer Daniel watch him. You know?
He says he'd be a great nanny. I think he'd be the kind of nanny that that would let the kid do whatever they want as long as they don't bug Daniel.
Yeah, he would feed him Honey Smacks the whole time. That's what he would do. You know, I thought about it. You ever been to those really nice hotels and they have the omelet chef? Because our show ends at 10 a.m. and
we're starving after.
So I'm just saying, like right outside our studio window, right here, we just got an omelet chef guy, and that's all he does. He makes omelets, and so maybe I eat 3-4 of those a week. A little Denver omelet.
What about like napping pods? There were some people that were talking to us during our show that said, "Oh, a place to nap. Childcare is huge. Free food, obviously, like provided catered lunches or something every day."
Yeah, but these tech companies, it's unbelievable.
Yes,
like dry cleaning?
I know. So at a point in my career, I worked somewhere where they actually offered car washes. So during your lunch hour, they had somebody out there, and you could go out, and they would wash your car. They did the dry cleaning. There was a gym. You could go to a gym and work out at a gym. I have a friend that works for a tech company, and they literally, you guys, have a campus where you can go visit. You can get your eye doctor. They have an optician on site where you can get your eyes looked at. They have a physician on site, and they have a gymnasium so you can go work out. All on this work campus.
Why don't you work there anymore?
Melissa, I don't even have health insurance, all right? Like, I don't even, what's insurance, right? No, but.
Or you're a Kardashian? My gosh.
No, the campus was not me. That's my friend's work. My friends work there. Yeah, no, I had the car wash and the dry cleaning, but not anymore.
Yeah, that's impressive. It's always those little things that say, like, of course, a lot of people would want childcare, but I just keep thinking of free food because to me, free food is almost as good as money.
Yes.
In fact, sometimes depending on the food, it may be better than money.
What about like all-inclusive, like paid vacation? So you're already getting like your paid time off, but then your company also pays for you to have a lavish vacation.
I've heard of companies doing that. I think that's a brilliant idea, right? Like for your top performing employees, sending them somewhere. I'm on board for that. I'm good for that too, Lauren. That's all great. That sounds good to me.
Or below average performing employees.
Top
like
performing, well, I'm out. Like, I'm not gonna ever get that.
But I mean, that would be a good motivational incentive, though, wouldn't it? You know, like, hey, you do X, Y, and Z, or blah, blah, blah. Or at the end of your review for the year, they're like, you know what, Lauren, you did such a great job. We're going to send you and Joey to Hawaii for a week.
Yeah, they would send Lauren to Hawaii. They'd be like, Joey, you earned a trip to Reno. And that's where I would go. They'd be like, but you have to drive there. You know, you got 2 nights.
You have to drive there.
Yeah, it's amazing. Those tech companies, they sure spoil it. And I know when you hear these stories, it's going to make all of the employees feel a little bummed out. So,
but you know what? I'm thankful to have a job and work somewhere that I love and get to work with amazing people like you guys. I think that speaks volumes at the end of the day. You know, you can do my dry cleaning, but what I love is the people that I work with. So,
your check's in the mail.
Thank you. All right, you guys. Everyone have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow at 12:30 on Idaho Today.